Wow, it's almost 5 o'clock. Well, we were supposed to do something today. What were we supposed to do today?
Interview Polly.
5 o'clock Saturday.
Yeah, live at 5.
Live at 5?
Yeah.
We better get started.
Welcome to another episode of Our Haunted Travels with your hosts, Sean and Marianne Gauntlet.
Well, hello, Parapeeps, and welcome to another episode of Our Haunted Travels. Let's talk paranormal live. I am your host, Sean Donnelly.
I'm your co-host, Marianne Donnelly.
I didn't take a big enough breath before that one.
I guess not.
Welcome, 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 everybody. It is that time. It is live at 5 here on Panic D Videos. It's our show, Let's Talk Paranormal. We got a great one for you today. We have a special guest that's coming on here in a little bit. He's going to tell his paranormal story, and we're going to have some fun, and it's going to be awesome.
I can't wait.
Can't wait?
No.
All right, so, hey, let's get going with some of our housekeeping. Get that out of the way so we can get them on the show here. What do you think?
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yeah, are you going to help me out today?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe? Okay, all right. So while we're doing this, trying to get things going, letting all those notifications go out there in the YouTube-sphere, so to speak, I want everybody comment in the chat. Let us know where you are from.
I love it when Google decides that it's time to
kick you out.
Kick me out. Yeah.
All right, today's show is brought to you by our show supporters. Marianne, would you like to read who today's show supporters are?
Absolutely. So today we have 12 Night Horror, Nice Centurion, and 12 Days of Movies, as well as our Patreons.
That's right. We have 2 Patreons that's actually supporting our channel as well. We got John is out there, and our new one, B-U-B Unique.
B-U.
B-U.
Be unique.
Be unique. I hope I have that right.
Yes.
Do I have that right?
Yeah.
All right. So thank you very much for our show supporters and our Patreon supporters. So how can someone become a show supporter?
Well, first of all, the way you could do that is, of course, to follow us on Twitter, like, retweet, and comment as many of our posts as possible, be in the top 3, or be a $5 a month or more supporter on Patreon.
That's right, my dear. That's how you do it. You can support our channel now and become a patron. There is a link down in the description, and if my wife thinks about it, she might post that in chat as well.
Maybe later.
Maybe later. If not, it's down in the description.
Because I don't... Oh, there.
High quality show here, folks.
Stop it.
We know what we're doing.
Hey, I was busy on Pinterest before we got on. I did not make a doc for me to, like, copy and paste things.
She was playing.
I
on
was
Pinterest.
busy.
But that was research for a future show,
That's
which we'll talk
true.
about here in
That's
a little
true.
bit. All right. So, like I just said, this is a live show. So, disclaimer. No editing. I will probably make a mistake or 2 or 3 or 4. I apologize ahead of time, but Marianne will correct me.
Of course I will.
All right, so we have 15 in here watching now. Now's the time. Go ahead. Make sure you smash that like button. Share this out on your social media and tell people, hey, pretty soon we're going to have Polynesian Vlogger in here, and he's going to be sharing his story with us. Let's get some more people to the party. Now's the time to do it.
That's right. Absolutely. By the way, DGH Darlington Ghost Hunters is in the house, and I believe we are waiting on an email from them to allow us to send them some treasures.
All right, so DHT Darlington Ghost Hunters. Yeah, go ahead.
DGH Darlington Ghost Hunters. We need you to email us your address so we can send you.
What did he win?
Your Boris.
Boris.
Yes.
Travel Boris.
Travel
Yes.
Boris is waiting.
Which, by the way, everybody who won something up to, with the exception of
him
and the two Amazon cards. We're going to do those right after the show. But everyone else, we went this morning and we made the shipping lady cry.
almost actual tears because she had just sent home the other person.
Yeah, she just sent home her other employee,
like,
and we walk in with a big box of stuff to ship out.
You could go
She's
home
like,
early.
"Are you kidding?" No, she was nice. She was
she was really sweet.
There's a place here locally, and I highly support them now. But they were really nice. Really nice. So they helped up because we had stuff going to Canada and Texas and all over
United
the place.
Kingdom. And...
Yeah, she's a sweet lady.
Yeah.
So, yeah. She just sent somebody home. We come in with this big box of stuff.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so that was quite interesting. Poor little lady.
Yeah. Would you like to tell these fine folks who we are? Or
I would like you to do that so that I can
ready?
Continue to put your little links up here so that I can start pasting.
Alrighty, so if you have not clicked off the show by now, like we said in the beginning, I am Sean Donnelly. This is my lovely bride, Mary Ann Donnelly. We are owners of PanicD.com and DarkShadowGhostTours.com. PanicD.com is a database of over 800 locations across the United States and U.S. territories that have paranormal claims.
That's right.
Our Haunted Travels, which we started working on back in November of 2017. That's right, folks. We have an anniversary coming up here shortly.
I know. I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah, is featuring the over 200 locations that we have been to out of that database. And each week we are featuring a new location, with the exception of the month of October, which we're going to be talking about here in a little bit. So if you subscribe to our channel, you can follow along on our adventures and hear some of the history and the paranormal claims and ghost stories and folklore.
That's right.
And things like that of these different haunted locations. And that is Panic D Videos, Our Haunted Travels. Mm-hmm. Did I miss anything?
No, I think you're pretty decent.
I did miss something. Every Saturday at 5 p.m. we go live with Let's Talk Paranormal. And we talk about something paranormal, or we have guests on to talk paranormal, or we play paranormal related games or something like that. But it's every Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern.
That's right.
Right here.
Yep.
The show you're watching now.
That's right.
There we go.
Is there anything else that you want me to have on here besides these that I have?
Talks amongst yourselves a second. We'll be right back.
Am I missing anything?
That looks good.
All right. Excellent. So which one did you want me to post first?
First thing, post our Patreon
out
there. In case anybody's interested, would like to see our Patreon page.
All right. I can do that.
I see Crypt6 is in chat. Crypt6, I sent you a tweet. If you could check that out when you get a chance, I'd appreciate it. But are you ready? Right now, it is time for roll call. Let's see who's all in the house.
All right. So we have DGH Darlington Ghost Hunters, Francis Urban Spirits Vlogs, Ghosts of Hawaii, hosted by Obake Hunter, Haunted Trucking, HCast08, Hell Kitten, Joy Stewart, Jump-A-Beat, Crypt6, Em and the Kids Life Videos, Ninhango Johnny, Priscilla Maya, and PSPR Paranormal Pursuit, Shot Girl 2114, and I don't know if I missed anyone else, but if I did,
we will say hi.
We'll say hi when we notice.
Thank you all very much for joining us. Thank you. We appreciate it so
I know
much.
that there's somebody else who did post in here earlier that hasn't posted and also wasn't listed in there. They said they were from Hawaii. His name was Vlogger.
Really?
Yeah.
Vlogger's in our chat?
chat.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, Polly. I hope to talk to you soon.
Yeah. It would be fun to talk to him soon.
That would be awesome. Yes, it would. All right, so let's talk about Parapeeps just for a second. Those of you who are subscribed to our channel are Parapeeps, but if you would like to become a certified Parapeep...
Oh, ATJH Travel says, don't forget me. We only talked about the daughter.
I'm sorry.
Hi.
Hello, ATJH Travels. Sorry. Or is it ATJ Travels because Hannah is the H of the H?
I think so.
Okay. Anyways, Parapeeps. If you would like to become a certified Parapeep, basically, what you need to do is subscribe to our channel, hit the bell, like a video, comment, which you probably are right now in our chat, and tell a friend if you don't mind. That'd be awesome. Take a screenshot of that and email that to panickdvideos@gmail.com. And once we get all caught up, which we probably have another 50 of these to do, we'll send you back a certificate that looks something like this, but it will have your name or your channel or whatever you want on there. And that's how you become a certified parapet. Now what that does is it basically gives us your email and contact information. Now normally, under normal circumstances, every single Saturday we're going to give something away. Okay? But we just did a big giveaway. And we sent out 11 packages. Okay?
Today. Plus we sent out 2 earlier in the week. Yeah. Plus we have 2 more to get out today.
Right.
After the show.
So we're kind of like, we're waiting until October. Okay? We gave a lot of stuff away. So that big giveaway was part of this show and stuff like that. So that's going to start up again. And in order to enter to win our giveaways for a thing, you have to do basically the same thing, but you could send us a certificate. So that's what that means to become a certified parapet. All right, moving right along. I have some announcements that we need to talk about. Are you ready with those links?
Sure. I have a series of links. I can copy and paste what you wish.
The first one that we want to talk about, I think a lot of people in here are part of the community with Michael Farrar Jr. If you are not, Marianne is going to be posting a link to a video that is on his channel. Highly recommend you subscribe to his channel and check out the best hour of his day, or the best hour of my day, or something like that. It's on every morning at 10 a.m.
Well, it's the best hour of his day.
Best hour of his day.
He calls it the best hour of my day, but it's his day,
not our day. Best hour of his day. Okay.
But it turns out to be oftentimes.
And he's also a daily vlogger. Right now, he is traveling to Lexington, Kentucky for a huge meetup collab. And every month he puts on a contest called the B-Roll Smackdown. We told him we would house it on our channel for October since he's traveling.
Right.
Okay, so he posted a video this morning about the October B-Roll Smackdown, what you have to do to enter and all that stuff like that. That is going on for the month of October. It's Halloween themed.
Shocker.
Halloween B-roll. Yeah. Basically, you make a 30-second clip. In that video, it tells you how to submit it, which basically you upload it to your Google Drive. You email the link, and you say whether the music that you've used is the attributes or it's epidemic sound, that kind of stuff. And it talks about the dates. We'll mention this again before the show's over. But the deadline to enter is October 6th at 4 p.m., a week from today.
That's right. A week from today, an hour ago.
Yeah, 4 p.m. Eastern, October 6th. That's the deadline to enter if you want to win. Now, the this month's winners will receive some really cool prizes. Those are coming in. One of the prizes is going to be one of our T-shirts. So I've already said that, but there are other prizes that's going to be.
You mean like this one?
Yeah, one of our Haunted Travels T-shirts. We might have to customize it a little bit. Maybe put October B-roll Smackdown winner or something like that.
Sure, we could do that.
So that's the first thing I want to talk about. Then we are going to host the B-roll, like the semifinals and the finals and the voting and all that other stuff on our channel for him since he is traveling. Okay? Also, the month of October, we are taking a break from the location videos. We're going to take the month off. We've been doing it every week since last November, but we're going to take a month off, and we have some other things that we are going to be focusing on our channel, which is going to be, it's Halloween, folks.
Right.
So we're going to do some Halloween stuff and some other things.
We're going to have fun this month.
Yeah, we're going to have a fun month. And give me a little bit of break and some time to get caught up on some locations so that we're ahead in November when we're traveling. Yeah, as she cackles.
That'll never happen, but it's okay. We can all have dreams.
Yeah. But in October, we are going live Halloween night. Mark your calendar right now, 8 p.m. Halloween night, we are going live. Because the month of October, we are running a mystery on our channel. I didn't use the other word.
Yes.
I'm not going to use it.
It's
We're
just
running
a
a
mystery.
mystery, which basically you go watch all these videos and see if you could solve the mystery. And then we're going live Halloween at 8 p.m. and then announce the reveal and draw some winners.
That's right. And some people are going to walk away with a few pieces of this
That's right. Gold.
These gold flakes. Ooh.
So,
Now, you're not going to get rich on this, but, you know.
Look for an announcement video coming out Monday morning, October 1st at 7:30 on our channel right here. And we're going to be plastering it everywhere, our Facebook, Twitter, everywhere, announcing what that mystery is about and how you can partake in it. And it's going to be a huge collab with other channels too.
That's right. So they were questioning if that was Eastern Standard. Yes, it is Eastern Standard Time.
So everything is Eastern Standard Time.
With us, because we are in Eastern Standard Time Zone, and we just have trouble figuring out all those other time zones.
I don't have those clocks up yet.
Yeah, we got to get those clocks for on the wall like they have in the, TV studios, for the news channels, so we could just look and say, oh, it's that time in there, in where they're at.
That's right. So another announcement that I have is for Happy Trails Hiking. Okay, Kay over there runs a 30-day health challenge, and October 1st, she's going live for an hour at 11 a.m. Eastern Time to announce that, and it's going to be a kickoff. It's a health challenge on their channel. So Marion's posting the link to Happy Trails Hiking. Mm-hmm. It's something interesting. But health challenge I haven't been part of, but it's something interesting to watch because each day it has different goals and different things to help your diet and your mental and goal setting and stuff like that. So
someday we'll actually try something out.
Sure. Sure we will.
They're good tips.
Yeah.
We just the do as I say, not as I do. We don't do the do.
Are you ready for your...
Yes, I am.
All right.
Yes.
All right, it's time, folks, for Mary Ann's eBay update. Uh-oh.
Did you lose my music?
It's not working.
That's all right. We could do it without. We could do without.
That's a little concerning. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, anyways, this past weekend we were at Hillview Manor, and I had some of my different displays out and so forth of different things that I've collected throughout the years from different haunted locations. And some of them are from Gettysburg, and they happen to have some bullets in them that were collected at different places on the battlefield. And someone brought up and said, hey, these look like brand new. They don't even look like they've been, shot. And, sometimes they weren't. Sometimes they were just, target practice. They didn't hit anything, so they just kind of went in the ground and got covered up and so forth. But I do have some that were a little bit more, let's say...
disturbed.
You can tell that they were used. And so I have a couple of those I'm going to show you today. So here is one of them, and it's kind of... definitely, I don't know how much you can see it. I'll go and do one of these jobbers. But definitely a little bit more distorted than some of the nice, neat ones that, I've been showing off for some time. And then I have this one that's even better. This one is totally flattened like a pancake. This one here is actually one that was found on Little Round Top in Gettysburg, this one particularly. So it's kind of cool. So I just thought I would share the fact that, some of these, they do look brand spanking new. But others, they are definitely showing some wear and tear. So I thought I'd share those today.
Alrighty. So I think we are to the point. Wow, we got that done pretty quick. What am I forgetting?
I don't know, but Hell Kitten says that those are cool. And Ghosts of Hawaii, hosted by Obak. Just give me a pronunciation on that, if you would. Hunter says, I have a Gettysburg bullet, and that is interesting. And let's see here. Joyce Seward wants to party with us at 5 Pacific time, and then go to a haunted underground in Portland at 9. Ooh. That would be kind of fun.
That would be cool.
And ATJH Travel says, there's an app for phones that has those world times on it. Of course, that would require us to actually open up our phone and look at that, but you know.
Good to know.
All right, so Ghosts of Hawaii, hosted by Obaki Hunter. Obaki. Thank you very much. I will try my hardest to make that
she won't.
pronounced correctly in the future. Once I get stuff stuck in my head, it's hard. I tell my kids at school that same thing, but Obaki. Obaki. I'm going to try it.
I think it's time that we bring our guest on. Okay, maybe not.
Obaki says it's Japanese for ghost. That's pretty super cool. So now we just learned a Japanese word for ghost is Obaki.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah. All right.
All right. You ready to bring our ghost on?
Our ghost?
Not our ghost. Our guest.
Oh, I hope our guest is not a ghost yet. Although it would be kind of cool if we had a ghost on the show that actually showed itself. That would be super cool. But I'm glad that this one's not a ghost yet.
No, this one's not a ghost. Let me check just a couple things here.
All right.
Keep talking. What do we got going on?
All right. So Joran has joined us. Welcome. And hi, Skippy is here. And they said that there are 26 watching and 18 likes. People need to slap that like button.
Something's off. 26 watching and 18. Yeah. Hit the like button.
Yeah. And Undead Otter has joined us.
You know, folks, if you hit the like button, what's going to happen is it's going to tell YouTube that this is something that people are liking, cool. And they're going to tell other people about it, and more people are going to come in, and we're going to have like a big party, and you get to meet more new people. And
yeah. So Undead Otter said they just got the notification, so they wanted to know how long we've been on. Well, about 20 minutes. You know, our normal 5 o'clock start time, give or take a minute or so.
Yeah. All right, let me see if this is going to work.
All right.
Let me see if this works. Here we go. Alrighty, I think that worked.
I see.
Are you there, my friend?
Oh, you
I am here.
Alrighty, folks.
Hi, guys.
That's right. We have Polynesian Vlogger with us.
And you called me a ghost.
Oh, he's got a ghost.
Now I'm a ghost.
Yeah. That's super cute.
Yeah.
Aww. Is that your toy, or is it one of your pet's toys?
I actually stole this from the dogs. It's the dog toy.
Well, how is things over there in Hawaii?
Very hot.
Very hot? I should have said aloha.
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 Aloha? Aloha?
Aloha. Is there a different way to say aloha for hello and goodbye? Or is it just
like, is there a different intonation or...
No, not really.
No, just
okay.
the same.
Aloha. Hi, bye. I love you.
So how are you doing today?
Doing good. How are you guys?
I tell you what, I've been looking forward to this. I love going into chats, and I just get a big smile on my face when I see you in there. You know,
he does.
We have so
He's like, hey,
fun.
Polly's in there.
Yeah, it's some
of that. Is it because I want to eat your brains?
That's right. That's right. I was just going to say that. Some of those things you put on Instagram. I'm going to eat your
Hi, all in the chat. Lovely to see you all today. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, so we have H Castro and ATGH. They're in the chat too. We apologize for coming to your live streams and giving you harassment, but not really. We don't really apologize. Once Polynesian and myself and a couple others get on a roll, forget it.
Hey, at least it's not a bunny rabbit.
That's true.
It's Easter bunny. It's a ghost.
That's true. It's not the.
I'm going to get an Easter bunny for the next live, though.
There we go.
Do the next live. I'm getting a bunny just for Hannah. Perfect.
So
she's going to kill me.
Before we get started, in case there's anybody in here that doesn't know Polynesian Vlogger, tell us a little bit about you and your channel and what you got going on over there.
Well, as most of you know, I'm from the Big Island of Hawaii. And my channel is mainly just for fun, entertainment, nothing serious. It started out with just being regular vlogs, daily vlogs. And then after that, I just figured, why not support people? Why not give them shout outs? Why not give them support? And, basically just push them forward, get the channel noticed. So I started featuring bits and pieces of their channel onto my channel and having people go over to their channel to show some love and blessings, basically.
That's very cool. Very cool.
That's basically what my channel is.
In case you guys don't know, Paulie Shane, huge supporter of YouTube channels. He's always in other people's chats and watches videos and supports videos and things like that.
I'm usually being annoying in those chats, really, but
or you could say fun.
People can use some annoying person in there.
Yeah.
A fun person.
Fun and annoying. Fun and annoying.
Yeah.
But before we go further, I just want to say the way we are hooked up here, folks. If we drop out, just stay with us. It will come back. We're running OBS, and we have a couple streams going over the internet, and it may drop out. I don't know. It's been doing pretty good today, but if it does and it buffers or whatever, just stay with us or refresh or whatever, and it will come back.
I'll try to put a funny face on the screen so even if it pauses, you guys can see the face. I'll try that. I don't know. My time might be off.
Oh, that sounds fun.
So what we're trying to do with Let's Talk Paranormal is have other YouTubers on and share their paranormal story with us. Why you have an interest into the paranormal, and what did you have something in the past that you were kind of made you interested in looking into more, or that kind of stuff. So are you ready to share your story with us?
I hope I am.
Alrighty. Okay, so I'll turn it over to you, my friend.
All right. Am I on?
You're on.
I'm doing good?
You're on. Doing good.
All right, guys. So for me, I've been around the paranormal, or got interested in the paranormal since I was maybe about 4, 5 years old. Only because there were certain things happening in my family, which was kind of beyond the human paranormal norm. You know what I mean? It was more on a darker level, more on a negative level, and that really got me interested in this whole paranormal thing because for me and my family, we had what is called a generation curse. I don't know if you guys know about that, but we had something here in Hawaii for our family, which is called a generation curse. According to people in the family, someone in the ancestral line did something really stupid, which in return the person cursed that individual, and it came all the way down to us, which might go down to our children if we have any. Or one of the curses was some of us will never have kids. I don't have any kids, so I don't know what that whole thing was, and it pretty much extends through the demonic, kind of like the demonic realm, so to speak. Being attacked by demons in the middle of the night, the family waking up with scratches on their body, and just a whole bunch of demonic and human diabolical things happening with the family and stuff.
So that's started your
it's
interest
still happening
in research.
To this day. It still kind of happens with the family, not with me, but my family still kind of have that problem and situation going on with them.
Wow, that's interesting. Wow.
It started from when I was 4.
So did you get into it more, like you wanted to research and see what was going on and see if you could get answers, that kind of thing? Yeah,
I did. I went to a lot of churches, a lot of priests. I borrowed books from the library when I was in K5 trying to learn about certain things, what was going on with the family. And then we found out later in life it was this generation curse that has occurred for many generations and still going.
So how did you find out about that? Did somebody in your you know,
in the
grandparents or
family
something?
line. Yeah. the
Was it something that
grandparents.
was documented that they talked about that?
I don't know if it was documented. I never really saw any documents.
Just family stories, passing it down.
Yeah, just family stories from uncles, grandparents, great grandparents, and so far back.
Wow, that's pretty
Nothing
interesting.
documented though. Nothing that we saw in writing or anything.
That's pretty interesting. Wow.
Pretty scary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty scary.
But you say you and your wife don't have, you're not experiencing any issues?
No, not like the rest of the family. But like I said, we don't have any kids, so I don't know if that has to do with that.
Now, did you find anything like in your research, anything that you could do or anything like that to kind of like protect yourself, or that you performed that maybe that might be kind of blocking some of it?
For me, it was always once I came to know God, pretty much it was always
Kind of put a stop to it?
Prayers and a lot of prayers and certain rituals that would, kind of block that kind of thing.
Yeah,
That's how I found my safe haven.
Well, and we always say it's whatever your beliefs are, if you strongly believe in that. And,
That is true.
Yeah, we are Christian based, and PSPR is as well, which is kind of, I think HSFL is as well too, but that's kind of like it's like an off thing with the paranormal. But as long as you believe in that and you strongly use those protection prayers and that kind of stuff, then
Yeah.
as
There
long
you
as
go.
you know what you're dealing with, you're pretty much protected. So.
At first, we didn't know though.
Yeah.
At first, we didn't know what we were.
I
dealing
could
with.
bet
We
at
were
4 years old, you're going to be pretty scared.
Oh, I was freaked out. I was like, "What is going on?" And people are saying, "Well, that's not that person."
Yeah.
And at 4-year-old, you're like, "But it looks like that person,"
Yeah.
But it was very hard for me to understand. It took over time and years for me to understand what was really going on.
Yeah. We get a lot of,
Freaked out.
well, not a lot. Sometimes we get parents that'll come up to us and they'll ask us about, their kids seeing things and, talking to things and stuff like that. And it's kind of sad here in the States. Like sometimes it's like if you have somebody who's totally against anything paranormal and that situation comes up, they'll take those kids immediately to a psychiatrist or a doctor or something and have them put on medicine and that kind of thing instead of being
Usually it's not even
open-minded.
the case.
Right. Instead of being open-minded about it and kind of talk to them and maybe have a group come in and investigate or something like that. It's it happens.
To seek a different kind of help on a different kind of level,
Right.
instead of just
Right.
not
Instead
only medical,
Yeah, instead making the poor child a zombie, basically from medication. So
I've seen that though. They send them to psychiatrists,
Right.
doctors, medication, and nothing works really. I mean, they can't
Right, it
figure
does-
out what's
doesn't make the spirits go away. Yeah.
No, it does not.
No. Do you have some questions?
Not specifically
God.
for Polly, but if he has anything about it, they said talk if you know about like highway and bacon stories from Oahu. Do you know
Oahu?
like HWI and bacon stories from Oahu?
Oh, I have no idea.
You don't
I never
know?
heard of
Okay.
those.
I don't know them either. So if you want to drop some information about that in the chat, then feel free to do that. Because they said, oh, you got to tell them about that. So I don't know anything about it, and our guest
Okay.
doesn't either. So please
Yeah,
go ahead
I
and
never
drop
heard of
some
it.
info in there.
If
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
If anybody in chat has questions,
It's kind
for
of like
our
that
guest,
whole, if you are from Youngstown, you know everybody in Youngstown. If you're
Yeah.
from Hawaii, you know everything
No,
on
it's-
all the Hawaiian islands,
It's
right?
if you're from Youngstown, you know everything about the mafia.
Oh, is
That's
that
how that
it?
works.
Oh, okay.
So you have a book out. Do you want to talk about your book?
Yeah. Actually, this book is kind of pertaining to certain things that happened to me in real life. Kind of a father-son relationship kind of gone awry, so to speak. Because to this day, my father and I don't really, get along with each other. So this book is kind of what I wrote down to kind of get the pain out. And, you know, before you know it, it was pretty much a story, because there was a lot of things in here pertain to my real life drama that went on between me and my dad. So, yep, there it is.
Pretty cool. Got kind of a, yeah, got a little bit of glare. What's the title of it?
Ascending. There you go.
Ascending. And it's like based somewhat on truth, but you turned it into more of a
fantasy
type thing.
Very
fantasy,
cool.
Vampire fantasy taking place back in, I would say, medieval night era.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. We were talking
Basically,
last night about this, and you're working on trying to make that available online for people to actually purchase?
Yeah,
Still
I've been
working?
having trouble with Amazon or CreateSpace, one of those two, and trying to get it up online and get it going.
But they could get a hold of you on Twitter and buy one. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. There we go. Very cool
That is
stuff.
correct.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions at all for Polynesian Vlogger or anything about the paranormal or anything like that, please go ahead and leave them in chat, and we'll try to work them into the conversation here.
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. That one from Oahu, is that the one? Okay, I've heard about that. You're not supposed to eat pork or take pork across the road or something to that effect. There's been cases, a lot of people throwing it out the car, and then the car starts back up, and then they go.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've heard of those. That was the one I think he was talking about. Is that the one you were talking about? Who is that? Obake Hunter?
I wasn't watching chat.
So that's who's telling us about it now. I can't remember if that's who
Yeah,
questioned it
yes,
earlier.
I've heard of that one.
But they did say that I pronounced it wrong. It's spelled like, but they said it's like leaky.
Leaky. Yeah.
Leaky.
Yeah,
See, I
what's the
should have
problem?
taken. I
You don't
should
have
have
your
taken
Hawaiian
it. Yeah,
pronunciation?
I should have
Leaky.
practiced some
Yeah.
Hawaiian before.
We don't have Hawaiian
Yeah.
Rosetta Stone yet.
No.
Obake Hunter got to create it.
Oh, and Jelly Duck is here saying hello. Triple G.
Yes, I've heard of that one. I've heard of that bacon one.
Okay.
They throw it out the car, and then the car starts up, and they're free to go.
All right. Hi, Skippy wants to know if you have night marchers on the Big Island.
Yes, we do.
Ooh, I want to hear about
Yes,
that. What are
yeah.
night marchers?
Waipio Valley, we have them. There's a lot of stories down in Waipio Valley on the Big Island that when certain people go down there, they hear the singing, and some people said they have even seen these night marchers, and they don't look anything transparent, from what I know. They look like us, full fleshed, but dead. So
Wow.
yeah, we have a lot of them down here, and a lot of stories have come out of Waipio Valley saying that they seen the night marchers. And the thing is with these night marchers, I don't know if whoever else is from Hawaii, Obake Hunter, maybe might want to explain, because you have to. The thing is with that, you gotta make yourself like an animal when they pass you. You know what I mean? You gotta strip down and other things to make yourself smell kind of like a pig or an animal, so that they walk past. Because if not, they'll probably kill you if they get the chance.
Nice.
And the other thing I heard is family members, if you're a descendant of any one of these night marchers, they really shouldn't, bother you. But I don't know. I've been hearing lots of different stories, so
Interesting.
yeah. So yeah, we got night marchers here. I think they have them on Oahu too, where Obake Hunter is. I'm not sure, but I know we have them here on the Big Island.
Wow. That's pretty cool. I've never
I
Have
listened to
encountered.
it.
yeah, and-
Obake Hunter said they've encountered night marchers.
That's amazing.
Oh my God.
That's pretty cool. I've never heard of those before. We're going to have to
Pretty
go and
scary.
look those up.
I know, right? Wow.
You wrote that down?
Oh, my
Night
God.
Watchers?
Night walkers.
Night Walkers.
Night walkers.
Yep, night walkers.
Cool.
Wow.
Night walkers, night marchers.
Night marchers.
Let's see.
They want to know what the
You
scariest
can usually
urban
see their
legend
torches.
is.
Oh,
that
you
you've
see
heard
the-
of.
See the line of torches.
See the
yeah.
torches. What did they want to know?
They want to know what the scariest urban legend is that you know of on your island.
Wow. I don't know of any urban legend except for Pele, who's the volcano goddess to the old Hawaiians. That is usually found on the road walking, and people you would usually stop, pick her up, and give her a ride to wherever she's going. And then certain times things will happen that, usually saves their life because, kind of like they did a good deed for her, so she was protecting them in the way back. Something to that effect. But yeah, that is the urban legend of Madame Pele of Big Island, Hawaii.
Oh,
And is there anything that, happens if you don't pick her up?
Usually bad stuff. Or usually they say that the lava will come around and, poof.
Wow.
Basically take your house, take everything you own, and run it over with lava. So
that's not good.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah. So today, in
I'm
today's
wondering
day and age,
with the
we don't
recent
pick
activity,
many.
who made her mad?
Yeah, somebody left her on the side of the road.
Yeah, in today's day and age, we
pick
don't
that
pick
chick
many
up.
people up who are hitchhikers anymore. It's kind of not quite as safe, but it's kind of like, maybe we
But
should if we're in
people have been
Hawaii.
known to come to people's houses and asking for water, from what I've heard.
So anybody
That's
in
what I've
Hawaii, if somebody comes and asks for water, give it to her.
Yeah.
Right.
Old lady.
Old lady.
Long hair, gray. Yeah. Looks
Wow.
like an old woman. And it's like,
And Haunted Trucking says never take a piece of lava rock off the island.
Really?
that's another one.
Really?
Yeah, that's another one.
I never heard of that one.
Some people from mainland that came over, they took the rock with them, and then later they're sending it back because all kind of stuff was happening
Do you
there.
hear this?
I hear this.
Do you
I
hear
hear
this?
this.
They've been sending the rock back to us, and
She
returning
definitely
it.
would be one.
I
To
would
That
be.
is correct.
I would be too, because if I could, I
definitely
like little
would.
pieces of things. So
This is good news to know.
yeah,
Good to know.
because one of my bucket list things is I want to walk on a volcano, and I want to go to Hawaii, so I could knock both of those out if I come visit Polly. But I could see myself picking up a piece of rock.
I could see that
somewhere
happening,
and,
too. Yeah.
Pray over it before you go.
Yeah.
sending a package back to Polly. Polly, just take this back down the street, please.
Take it back. We don't want it. Take it back.
Hell Kitten says, no lava rocks for Marianne, LOL.
No. I can imagine a lava rock with all this other stuff
man.
that you have all just converging together and just.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, what about ash? Because I know when I was a little kid.
No,
What
just say
I have
no.
some. I have some. When I was a little
It's
kid,
not from Hawaii.
my
though.
mom bought some ash from one of the volcanoes that erupted,
Mount St. Helens.
Mount St. Helens.
That's not in Hawaii.
Yes, but I have that. Is that the same in Hawaii? If we went, there's a big volcano that's been going off for the last year, I'm sure there's a lot of ash around. Does that count too?
Yeah, just
Because I would be one to
Yeah, that one I
add to
don't know.
my
I'm
little
not too sure.
collection, Let's see here.
The haunted collector.
That's right.
Yeah, haunted collector.
Hi Skiffy says, during the lava flowing, there's a family rushing back to salvage their cherished family items from their house. In the path of the lava flow, they meet an old woman placing bowls of water for her cats. All the stuff transforming into a mega haunted thing. I don't know.
Oh.
And Haunted Trucking says, will getting that lava rock still be cursed if you get it blessed by Hawaiian elders?
Yeah, see, that's what I was meaning. Maybe you guys might want to, before you take it, go and get it
have them bless it.
taken care of and blessed before you guys,
See, good.
take any.
Yeah.
You don't want to take anything invisible back with you, so just a rock.
So, see, folks, you're getting some good advice right here.
That's right.
So yeah,
Okay, good
Hawaiian
it is.
elders can probably remove whatever is there, and you guys should be free to take it from
Wow,
there.
that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Wow. I've never heard of some of these before, and
this is
awesome.
all new stuff.
This
pretty
is
cool.
awesome.
So have you been over here to the mainland before?
I've been to Florida and California.
What'd you
for
think?
like Disney trips and stuff.
What'd you think? You ready to go back home?
Florida was, huh?
Were you ready to go back home?
Not really.
No?
Not really. No. When I went to Florida, I wanted to stay there like for months if I had the choice because it was so beautiful. People there were pretty good. They were pretty nice. California was kind of... now, don't take offense to anybody from California. But, California was kind of mean. People there were kind of mean. They were not the nicest, but...
Well, they usually tend to be younger folk in California and older folk in Florida.
Yeah.
You know, because Florida's the retirees. And so if you think about it, you know, younger folk, they tend to be like, I'm on one path mind. This is where I'm going. I'm going to try to get... Whereas in Florida, they're like, oh, you want to talk about the old days? Sure, I'll tell you about my story. You know, so I can see that.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, I can
Florida
see that.
was nice. I enjoyed Florida. California was nice because we got to go to Disney, but the people were kind of just too much, pretty mean.
You went to Disney both in Florida and California?
Oh yeah, I had to. I love Disney. I had to do it.
Yeah.
So, which one did you like better?
Yeah, which one did you like better? Disneyland or Disney World?
Land is in California.
I know which one I like better. I don't want to say because maybe people might want to kill me after, but
no. I'll tell you, I like Florida way better.
Yeah,
I like Disneyland.
Better. It's bigger
a little bit, but I really like Disney World.
Disneyland, California.
Well, you like the California? Okay.
No, I like Florida. I like.
Oh, you like Florida? Okay.
I was apologizing to California though. Sorry, guys.
I like I like the weather better in California because normally when we go to Florida, it's in July, so it's really humid and just But when we were in California in Disneyland, it was in November and it was like 72, 78. It was beautiful.
Thanks. Really oh my God, Irish whiskey! I apologize. She said, "Thanks, I'm from California."
Oh, Irish whiskey
right.
will be
we still love you, Irish whiskey.
Offense.
Irish Whiskey, did you change your name? He was Irish Whiskey 77. Now it says Irish Whiskey Paranormal.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's Paranormal now.
Yeah. Everybody keeps changing their names all of a sudden.
And he does have some really good paranormal vlogs there. He does the cemeteries, which is pretty awesome.
Awesome.
Pretty clean cemeteries, too, they got there.
We're actually going back out to California in November.
Right.
Going to San Diego. Getting closer to you. But not quite close enough.
Close. You need the boat now, too.
I know. Yeah. Someday I'm going to get there.
Yes, I changed it.
Someday I'm going to get there. I'm going to come visit.
So Irish Whiskey Paranormal used to be Irish Whiskey 77.
Yes.
So, okay.
Triple G's loved Universal, she said. Universal Studios.
That's right. No, we didn't go.
Universal Studios was another good one. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't go there.
No, we went to Discovery Cove in Orlando and swam with the dolphins instead of going to Universal that day. Yeah.
Hey, when you guys come here on the Kona side of the island, you guys can swim with the dolphins.
I tell you what, man, those dolphins are scary.
Yeah, yeah, I will not do it. But
they're pretty big.
Everybody else can go, but no, not me. I will not do it.
I did it once. I don't know if I'd do it again.
No,
I don't know. They're pretty big. Those dolphins get mad, man. They're taking you down. They're huge.
Their fins? Yeah.
They're just big.
See, another thing on my bucket list is to swim with shark.
But she said she would.
So I could do that. I can add 3, take them off my list.
She wants to go swimming with sharks. I think I've said that before. She could go swimming. I'll be on the boat. Yeah.
I do. I want to try.
Oh, good Lord.
Go.
I'll be on the boat throwing the bait.
And I'm not like the great... Like, I can...
I'll be on the highest part of that boat looking down.
Yeah. And I can swim, but I'm not like a great swimmer. You know, like I can swim to save my life, but that's pretty much it. You know, like I never took any lessons or anything like that, but I really want to swim with sharks, walk on a volcano, and go to Hawaii, and I can get all three of those if I come visit you.
Forget the sharks, just come over.
Hell Kitten says, Sean's scared of dolphins?
I'm not scared of them.
I don't blame you, I am too.
If you've ever been in the water with a dolphin, like right in front of you, they're big. They will knock you over if they like get mad. And the ones that we swam with in Discovery Cove were like
tame.
Well, they were tame, but they were like rehabilitated or rescued and whatever. And if they get ticked off, man, they just flip around and hit you with that thing. You go flying. They hit you with them fin. You're wham. I don't know. It was just a little creepy.
Swimming for you.
Yeah.
Obaki Hunter said he's coming to Big Island.
Ooh.
When are you coming, bud? That'd be awesome to do a meetup with that guy.
Is he saying next year?
Next year, it looks like.
Next year?
I think that could
Next year.
Next
yeah.
year, yeah.
Shoot
Next
me some DMs or let me know. That'd be awesome to meet up. Hi, Paranormal Mama. There's a lot of great channels in the chat today.
Yes.
Dang.
They all came to see you. So...
Yeah, don't forget to show love to Panic D, guys.
I say show it right back to Polly.
I don't know how to do that. That's not fair.
Mine was copy and pasted from the last time I posted it for you.
Yeah,
I'm kind of technology illiterate. I'm not too great with this stuff.
So Marion just posted a link. If you are not subscribed to Polynesian Vlogger, there's the link right there.
Thank you, Hell Kitten. I love you too. You guys are with Hell Kitten.
Hell Kitten's our favorite troll.
I love Hell Kitten. She's awesome.
Hell Kitten actually is not too far from us. She's from Ohio too.
Oh, really?
Yep. She's not that far from us.
Collab. That's too easy right there.
It's not that far.
Hell Kitten, you guys should do a collab together.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do a collab with a YouTuber named Boogie808 from Big Island, but he just won't give me the time of day. He won't let me know what's going on. So I'm like, okay, well, he'll let me know, I guess. I've asked him many times, hey, we should do a collab and get together, but send some lychee. Oh, shoot, where'd that go? Somebody said send some. Oh, Haunted Trucking. It said send you guys some lychee fruit. You guys know what that is?
Should I be afraid of it?
No, what is it?
Little like red fruit with when you peel the skin off, white meat inside, and then the seed is right in the middle. It's really good.
Wow.
It's really good fruit. Yeah. Huh. I got a tree in the back. I'll go and get you guys some and send it.
You have a tree of it in the back? That's awesome.
So we've watched a lot of your vlogs and stuff. You have a lot of little puppies. Puppies. Huh? You have a lot of little puppies and chickens and all kinds of stuff.
I've got a goat. Yeah, I've got a goat. I've got chickens. I've got dogs, cats, birds, ducks. Yeah, I pretty much got a semi-farm over here on this side.
Wow.
I got all the animals. I would have had a horse too if I had the chance. I would have took a horse too if I had the chance.
Well, that's a full-time job right there, taking care of all of them, huh?
Pretty much. But they're good.
Which one takes the most effort to take care of?
I would say the dogs mainly.
The dogs?
The inside dogs. The outside dogs aren't too bad, but the inside dogs are just too much because, you know, they go and they pee and they poo and, yeah. You guys know what I mean.
And they just want you to love them.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Yeah. Well, yesterday when I was talking to Sean, the little one was trying to get in the vlog and the live, and I was like, go away.
Yeah, I was napping.
Yeah, I
needed
out.
A nap.
She was out. She had a big day yesterday.
Yeah, I had to go outside in the actual outdoors for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, too much fresh air.
I blame Sean for that, by the way. I had nothing to do with that. It was all Sean's idea.
What, waking her up last night?
Nah.
That was Sean. That was all Sean.
It's
nothing to do with Polly. Nothing to do with me.
It was nice to say hi.
She tried to sneak away and go to bed.
I did try. Didn't work. But that's all right.
All right, guys in chat, if you have any questions at all for Polynesian Vlogger or for us or anything about the paranormal, let's hear your questions and we will address them
The best that we can.
the best that we can. And while you're doing that, let me go over our announcements again, in case some of you guys missed it in the beginning. First of all, we are hosting Michael Fire Jr.'s B-Roll Smackdown for October right here on Panic D Videos. He dropped a video this morning explaining how you can enter. The theme for this month is Halloween. And we can't enter. You believe that?
Hell Kitten says she's going with you guys. She's going to climb in a suitcase and go with you if you guys are coming over.
Yeah, I think a bunch of us ought to get together and rent a cruise ship and go see
visit Polly. I think so.
I'm all for that. I'll be.
Hey, wait a minute. I want to go on a cruise ship, though.
Well, you could do the cruise ship to
I'll
come
catch
back
it back
with
with you guys
us.
to Oahu and then come back.
There you go. There you go.
Go ahead.
What were my? Oh, okay. Starting October 1st, Happy Trails Hiking is starting off another 30-day health challenge on their channel. They're going to do a 1-hour live stream at 11 a.m. Eastern. Marion's going to drop that link if you want to go check that out. Very, very good information that Kay puts out over there. Kay and Matt, they put out on their channel. Pretty cool stuff. And then, here on Panic D Videos, those of you who follow along on our location videos, we're taking a break for the month of October because it is Halloween.
We're not going away.
No, we're taking a break from the location.
But we won't be doing a specific location.
That's right. We're putting the locations on hold, and what we have going on is a Halloween mystery. Mm-hmm. We're dropping a video on October 1st. You guys can check it out, see what's going on. You might be able to win some gold with that one.
Some gold plates.
There it is. It's right there. Some gold. And more information will be coming out about that. It's going to be, part of it is a huge collab with a bunch of different YouTubers. I can name some of them right here that's in the house. I know Hell Kitten's going to be doing it. Polynesian Vlogger's going to be doing it. I can't think of anybody else that's in here right now. If you're interested in taking part in that, if you guys have our email, shoot me an email, Marianne and I, because the deadline to be part of that is going to be October 3rd. We need to know by then we get everything planned out. Mm-hmm. But basically the way it's going to be is you're going to watch a series of videos and try to solve a mystery. And if you can put together this hidden message, you can win some stuff. So on Halloween, October 31st, we're going to go live to do the reveal of that and pick the winners.
Very cool. So I have a question from chat and a comment from chat that we need to talk about here. So, first of all, Hi Skippy says that Disney has a cruise out of Seattle to 4 of the Hawaiian Islands. It hadn't been sailing for 5 years, but it's starting back up again.
For 5 years?
It hasn't been doing it for 5 years, they said. So now it's starting back up again. So that could be fun.
I'll just take a plane.
You'll take a plane?
Just kidding.
Well, I thought for sure with it being a Disney cruise. And then there's a...
That's right.
Yeah. So they want to know if you've investigated Pearl Harbor or been to Pearl Harbor.
I have been to Pearl Harbor. Yeah, when I would visit family on Oahu, I have gone through the Pearl Harbor grave shipyard. I will not go on the big boat ship because I have like claustrophobia, and that thing was like, kind of closed in. I will not do it. but the walk around of the tour and the videos and all of that stuff, I have visited. So
that's on our bucket list too.
it's pretty interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Someday we'll
Pretty
get there.
interesting.
Yes, someday I will get there. Yeah, so we have not investigated there. And they wanted to know if you've been to the U.S. So he has been to Florida and to California.
And California, yeah.
All right. So that's all the questions we have so far. So we're back to just chatting.
Back to just chatting.
Back to just chatting with Polly.
So tell us.
If you guys ever come over to Oahu, you guys should check out USS Arizona Memorial and all that areas. That's in with the Pearl Harbor tour and all that they give. So
yeah, definitely
pop that on you guys. Yeah,
definitely on our bucket list.
Yes.
So now that I have you here, now we've discussed paranormal, we've discussed your book, we discussed your channel. Okay, spam. Explain to my wife.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta get the. I wonder if I can. My wife. Hold on.
So he's getting some spam. I
made the dogs bark.
I have never had spam ever in my life.
Oh, really? It's good. Well, okay, it's good to me, but no, they're a bit. Like Hannah. Hannah has been dissing my spam. Who else? There's some others that have been dissing my spam.
I have never had the desire to try spam. I've always looked at it and go, I don't think so. But because of you, I feel like I want to.
You can't hear you without the headphones.
I know. So
they can't hear me. See, I told you, cat. I told you can't hear me.
So I was just saying that because of you, I actually want to go out and get some spam, and I haven't really looked for it, but I do want to try some because hey, if Polly says it's good, it has to be decent, right? It can't be all that bad.
Spam!
Not spam! Hey, they got all kind of flavors. Dog!
So what is the best spam recipe? When I get this spam, should I eat it like right out of the can? Am I supposed to cook it? Like, what's the best way to deal with spam?
Actually, you can, it's already
you got a visitor behind you.
I got what? Oh, wow, hey, look, it's another one. Different flavors of spam.
I didn't even know they came in different flavors.
I think there's like 5 to 7 different variety flavors, including regular.
Wow.
So Triple G says fry it. Paranormal Mona says 2 pieces of bread and mustard.
Yeah.
Hell Kitten, I used to eat spam as a kid, not so into it anymore. So when you fry it, Triple G, rice and spam. But when you fry it, it kind of tastes like fried bologna, right?
Yeah,
okay.
It does.
Okay,
it's pretty good though. I mean, it's great.
She likes fried bologna.
I like fried bologna.
I introduced her to fried bologna.
We have the one down here in Hawaii. It's called musubi, spam musubi. It's the one that's wrapped in rice and seaweed. And some people put egg in the middle along with the spam and then the rice and seaweed and wrap it all together.
Okay.
Really good.
Does your wife like spam too, or is that just for Polly?
Oh yeah, no, she likes spam too.
Yeah.
Oh, but no, these are just for me, man. No, you kidding me? No ways.
No sharing.
Those are just mine only.
So we're gonna have to try the spam out. Maybe we'll do a video to you.
So,
yeah, if you guys try it, vlog it. I want to see.
Yeah, we'll have to do a video to it. Pusha Studios.
They want to know. Pusha Studios wants to know who this awesome guest is we have.
Pusha Studios.
I don't know who this guy is. He's some crazy wacko from Hawaii. We don't know who he is.
I'd like to introduce you to our guest, Polynesian Vlogger,
That's
in case
right.
you've never heard of him before.
Yeah, I love going into Pusa's live stream and harassing them. They're fun.
We like going in there too. They're like our TV show.
Yeah, we put them up on the big screen TV and
Yeah,
just let that play for the night while we're working on stuff.
that's right.
We have any?
So
Here we go.
just
Spam.
There was somebody who wanted to know about another location. Yuma, Arizona. If you guys come to Yuma, Arizona, go to Yuma Territorial Prison. And then they also say, okay, here we go. So USS Brown is out of the question, Vlogger. What is a question to you, Polly? From Haunted Trucking. They want to know if USS Brown is out of the question.
USS Brown?
USS Brown. Sounds like a ship.
I hope so. That's an aircraft. What are we talking about?
And Ghost of Hawaii, Obaki says, don't take spam over the Pele either.
Oh, really? Spam will not, spam too?
I guess so.
Well, I'm just turning my car back and going back the other way. I'm not going to cross the bridge then.
You're not getting rid of the
Man, I
spam.
ain't getting rid of that.
Okay, so Haunted Trucking says that USS Brown is a submarine at Pearl
Oh,
Harbor.
it's a submarine.
Okay.
Oh, submarines.
So, yeah, I'm going to
I
guess.
didn't know about that one.
If you don't like them big ships going in
Yeah,
there,
you won't like a submarine.
don't go in a submarine because
Yeah.
those are made for tiny people.
Oh, man, I'm claustrophobic. I can't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'll start panicking.
Yeah, I made the mistake of going in the submarine. I don't even remember the name of it. That's right next to
Queen Mary.
the Queen Mary, and like, why am I trying even to get through these
I know,
doorways?
the tiny little holes and.
Seriously, it's made for tiny
No.
people.
I will not do it.
Yeah,
I will not do it. No way.
What is the name of that? It's a Russian submarine.
It's a Russian one. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it's
what
not a
it's called.
USS. It's a
Yeah.
Russian one.
So they say no because spam has pork in it.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Spam
yeah,
has
that's
pork.
right.
Yeah.
That's
See,
right.
I don't know
There we
enough
go.
about spam.
I have not tried balut. No.
Okay.
They're asking if I tried. Somebody with a haunted trucking asked. No, I have not tried that. Yeah, Pearl Harbor is haunted. Yeah.
Yes, it is on our list to get to at some point in our lifetime. Hopefully we'll make it.
Yeah.
Bring Pusa Studios down with you too.
There we go. I think again we should all get on that ship together and Okay, so Haunted Trucking wants you to tell us all what balut is.
Yeah, tell us about Blue.
Is it fish?
Haunted trucking. How about you tell them?
Wow, it must be a good one.
I think maybe he should tell you guys. Maybe he knows more about it than I do. I know bits and pieces of what it is or what it might be, but
Well, I don't know if Pusha Studios likes the idea of getting on a trip and coming down there to see you, or if she likes balut. But we'll have to find out what that is.
Maybe the trip down.
The trip
I don't
down?
think she would
You
like the.
Oh, okay. So
There you go. Triple G's
Triple
got it.
G says it's an egg with a baby duck in it. Okay. So it's just an egg that is almost to completion of the process of gestation, and then they cook it up, right? They stick it on the stick.
Or they. I've seen some people do it right out of the shell, and
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I can't. No.
Enough said.
You guys should try it. It's great in Hawaii. No, I'm just kidding.
So it says it's a boiled duck
No.
egg.
totally wrong right there. I
baby duck.
just lied to you guys.
Okay, Haunted Trekking says it's a boiled duck egg with baby duck inside. You pop a hole in it, drink the juice, then peel the egg and eat it.
Whoa.
Tastes like spam, I tell you. No, no. So lying right now, guys.
Tastes like spam. That would be funny if they come out with balut flavored spam.
Oh.
Hey, man, don't diss the spam like that, dude. That's a sin right there. Oh, God. Nope.
So, Ghost of Hawaii Obaki wants to know if you have the ghost of a white lady there like they do on Oahu.
Ghost of a white lady?
A ghost of a white lady. Now, I'm going to just say that
Or
there
is it
probably
a white
is.
lady or a lady in white?
We have lots of white ladies.
Yeah. I wonder if it's a ghost of a lady in white.
Because
ghost
we have
of
a lot of those.
Lady in white.
Yeah.
I think we have a lady in white around what we call the Gulch Turn area over here, which is also known as Dead Man's Turn, because a lot of accidents happen in that area, and a lot of deaths occur there. So I think there might be one around what we call the Gulch.
Okay.
The Gulch area on the island.
What's some of the other, like, paranormal reports or whatever from the main island that we haven't covered? You remember any of the other ones? Marianne's writing these down.
It's mainly Waipio Valley from what I've heard. Waipio Valley has a lot coming out. Where else? I think where my family is from, up in Ka'u part of the island. It's like a ghost town up there, real country area. There's a lot of activity up there that goes on. That's where my mom and her family used to deal with paranormal day in, day out up there. So it's a lot of activity in that area.
So Ghost of Hawaii says the white lady is seen in Hawaii. It is also a phenomenon throughout the world.
I'm going to guess
you're
it's
talking
the lady
about
in white, then.
Yeah, if you're talking about the lady in white, we agree with you. I mean, there are several reports of a lady dressed in white. We've also have reports of lady dressed in blue, lady dressed in red, lady dressed in black too. But a lady dressed in white, there's a lot of reports of that, especially if there's something that's
you got
related.
them here too, the lady in white. Yeah.
If it's something related, like around a wedding, or a wedding that didn't happen, or something like that, it's like reports of them in their wedding gown, or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of like unfinished business.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So, Haunted Trucking says they would rather fight a demon than eat that
Eat
duck
the egg
thing.
Eat
Yeah.
the duck
I agree, man.
Yeah. And
I agree with you on that one.
and they also want to know what the little monsters are that run around the islands.
The Menehunies?
Menehuni.
Is that what
That's a fun word. Menehuni. What's the Menehunies?
Those are supposed to be like little, I think, kind of like mischievous beings that run around the island. Sometimes you see them going up the footprints. You can see the footprints on your cars.
Is that something like a Puchwuggy? Have you ever heard of Puchwuggies?
Puckwuggy.
No.
Puckwuggies?
Puckwidgy.
Yeah, I know they're small, like real small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like little creatures that create mischief.
Tiny creatures, tiny beings that usually run up the walls of the house.
Yeah, that's what we call the elementary children at the school. Puckwudgies.
Yeah, they leave footprints all over the place. People see them on their cars, and they're going up their glass doors.
Wow, I've never heard of that.
Little mischievous things, I think.
This is fun. We're
cool.
learning all kinds of new stuff tonight.
My wife is from Kauai, and she said in the back of their house where they lived, there was a Menehuni ditch, a ditch dug by these certain things that was where the water flows through.
Wow.
And, the thing is, you don't want to mess with their thing, or usually stuff. Well, kind of like the Hawaiian culture. Things will happen. You mess with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So don't fill in their little ditch.
Don't mess with their ditch.
Okay.
So the Ghost of Hawaii says the Menehune were here before the arrival of the Hawaiian people.
Yep.
And they think that
that's true.
they say that they have a picture of a real Menehune,
Ooh,
which we would love to see that.
Yeah, I want to see
that
that.
would be cool.
But yeah, they were here before the Hawaiian ancestors came over. They were here first.
Wow. So why don't you drop the link again for our guest here to his channel?
Oh, nobody wants to see me. Yeah, they came to see you guys.
No, definitely
I
not.
just
They came
for
to see
support.
you.
It's all good.
Sean's rolling his eyes. He's like, yeah, I know. They came to see me.
Yeah, they
Right,
came to
John?
they came to see Paulie.
They definitely came to see Polly. So Simply Shannon Miller says, many who's?
Menehune.
Menehune.
Many
The
Hoonie,
Menehune.
the little people who leave little footprints. I think that'd be super cool. I want to see some of these like pictures of these footprints and these mini hoonies. So if you ever get some mini hoonie to leave your little footprints,
Pusa Studios.
I want to see it. I definitely want to see some of that. That'd be
Ghost of
super
Hawaii.
cute.
Do you have that out on your channel? Because Marianne would really like to see that.
I
Do
would.
you have pictures on
Yeah,
your
I would
channel?
like to see it too. I would like to see it too. Yeah, and Triple G, she's actually from Hawaii, so she knows a lot about it too.
Oh.
Timber Hill Wesbones. I can't even say that.
March and April.
Menehune?
Menehune.
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 I think we're sub to Ghost of Hawaii. Let me check. Let me make sure.
I don't
think we
know,
are.
but Marianne just
Oh,
subscribed.
Bucky!
Yes. It's set. They say that it's in their haunted gallery collection on Facebook.
On Facebook.
So we will have to look.
We'll have to check that
I'm
out.
gonna have to go check it out. Yeah.
Yes. Timber Hill Redbones. Hello.
Timber Hill, you will be getting an email.
No, that's a different person.
No, it's not.
Timber Hill. Oh wait, we did decide that they were the same one and the same.
Thank you.
Got it. Okay. It took me a second.
Borealis effect, man.
Yeah, after the show, we're gonna.
Timber
send
Hill, you
a
will be
link.
getting an email tonight with your $50 Amazon card that they wanted in a big giveaway.
That's right.
So we are
Yes,
sending
we're
that out.
We
tonight,
decided.
so
we
check your
decided
email.
rather than sending you a card, we're just like
Yeah,
send
we're going
you
to send you the code for
And
Amazon.
I think you'll get it faster, and it'll be all good
Much
fun.
faster. But make sure you check your email later.
Yes, and unapologetically known says hello.
Oh, hi, guys.
And Coriolis Effectment is here.
Borealis effect, man. Hi.
And they changed their name too.
How long, do
Everybody's
you,
So they did?
how long do you want to go?
whatever you'd like. Says that, hey, is
Ah.
that my cousin on there?
Hi.
So how are you doing, Paulie? You want to go like another 20 minutes or so? You good with that?
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
All right, folks. So we broke
Of
the 1 hour.
course.
We broke the 1 hour mark. So hey, if
Oh,
you
we got
want
for an hour and a
to,
half. No, I'm just kidding. However long you guys
Okay.
want to go, I'm up for it.
if you guys want to share this out on your social media again, let's see if we could get some more people in here. We'll probably go maybe like another half hour, 45 minutes ish, something like that, and keep it going. And if you have any questions at all, either paranormal related or anything about Hawaii or our guest here, Polynesian Vlogger, go ahead and ask him in chat. Do you want to show your book again? Because I think we got a bunch of
We
new
did
people
get a
in here.
bunch of new people.
You could show your book
Yes, I
again.
got my ghost.
He's
Yeah,
got
I
his
got my
ghost.
He's got his ghost,
The
he's got his
dog's toy,
spam.
actually.
He's got his ghost, he got his spam, and he's got his book there.
Oh yeah, you guys didn't. I got my spam. See, and there is the book.
There's his book.
Yeah, I'm sending you guys this too.
Oh, well,
Aw.
that would be
Yeah,
great.
And-
we'll
and
have to
there-
I
return
think
the
I'm
favor.
sending
Yes.
you guys, Crypt 6 and Pusa Studios. I think I'm sending these out to you guys as well. So.
Awesome, and we will send you
Yes.
we'll send you a coloring book and art book.
Yeah, we'll send you some stuff back.
You can color a picture while you
I
do
can color-
your spam.
That's a good image, actually, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you would like to get
in there, it's a great image.
if you would like to get a copy of Paulie's book, you could just get a hold of him on Twitter or something, and
Yes.
he will hook that up for you.
And I think he has
Yes.
his Twitter listed on his YouTube page, and
think-
I'm just putting
yeah,
their link in
it's on
there for
YouTube.
you again. My sister is in the house. She says she's never had spam yet either.
We'll have
So
to have
we're
a
going to have a
spam party.
spam party.
Wow. I think spam came from mainland. I'm not sure exactly what state it came from, but
I think
it
the
came
history.
over during World War II, I think.
I think the history of spam dates back to the military. I think that was a military
Yeah.
ration.
Right,
Yeah,
I
they,
think
they
so.
brought it over.
Yeah.
So do you know of the faceless ghost?
The faceless
The
ghost.
faceless ghost.
Is that the one that appears in like movie theaters and certain places in mirrors? I've heard of the girl with the face, the faceless girl.
Maybe the Muhina? The faceless
Mohina?
woman?
The faceless woman.
Mujina? Muhina?
I've heard of
Sure.
one of them. I heard of one of them appearing in the mirrors, looking back at people, but there's no face.
And you said this is in
there.
movie theaters?
We've had it down here at the movie theaters where there's been some incidents and some reports of in the women's bathroom that the women go and look in the mirror and they see the figure standing behind them without the face, and then they turn around. Of course, there's no one there, but when they turn back to the mirror, she's still in the mirror looking at them.
What do you think about
no
these
face.
women's bathrooms all the time? There always seems to be ghosts in the women's bathrooms in places.
That's just you. You hear that?
No, 'cause- seriously, why is it always in the women's room? I don't like to go to the bathroom in public places, and they're always in the women's bathroom.
Yeah, I always send her in to do an investigation in a public women's bathroom.
Oh yeah, no. If I have to go to the bathroom, sometimes I will not, because I'm like, man, there's got to be stuff going on in there, you know.
Yeah,
Not real physical stuff, but spiritual stuff.
yeah.
Like I
there's-
said, I like to fart in public next to people. And then I walk away right after that, and they're like, what the hell? I mean, it's fun to watch from a distance. I'm on the other side laughing because, you know. But yeah, I fart next to people, and I stay there, and then I walk away, and they're like, what the hell is that?
Well, see what you got to do is when they start. When
Yeah,
they
that's
start,
what I do.
When they start looking around, like what's going on, just look at them and go spam.
I'm going to use that next time. There's no spam somewhere.
Pusha Studios says that you have a haunted colon, Polly.
I do. That thing comes out. Wow, man, it's bad.
Oh.
They can't see it. They can't see the ghosts and that's occurring around them at that moment. But you know,
So let me ask you a question. They're over in Hawaii. Have you guys ever heard of like? Did you have any of? Since you went back and you've done some research and stuff about the paranormal there, have you had any like spiritualism movement or any of that kind of stuff over there in Hawaii? Have you ever heard of that?
no.
No.
I
So that
never
was
heard of
mainly just over here and us weirdos up here in the. In the
Oh, you
main
mean,
island.
spiritualism? Like, what do you mean? We've
Well,
got
this
the
would have
whole
been
Christian-
back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, the spiritualist movement when they were doing seances and, the Victorian era and that kind of stuff. Did you have any of that there in the islands at all at that time?
I'm not sure, but they probably might have.
See, spiritualism was actually a movement that was almost considered to be like a religion. And, back
They
during...
might have had it. Yeah, they might have had it. I mean,
back
I never heard of it, but I'm pretty sure they might have had it here too.
back during that time, a lot of people believed in that stuff and they practiced in it and had seances and that's really like the time period that's like our favorite, where we do a lot of investigations. Houdini was during that time where he would debunk spiritualism.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
right.
Fox sisters was the origination of it, and that kind of stuff. And all Lizzie Borden and all that, H.H. Holmes, all that stuff's around that time period. So I didn't know if you ever heard anything of that over there in the islands where people were doing that back around that time.
Yeah, no, I never heard anything of it, but they might have had it. Who knows? Though.
Yeah, yeah.
They probably might have had it.
That would have been interesting to know if it spread.
Right, yeah.
Because a lot of that stuff happened in the UK too. You know, it was not just America. So.
So
Yeah, it's happening all over.
Joanne says that we should have Boris do the history of spam.
Have Boris do the history of spam.
Yes, yes.
Oh man.
There's a video.
Yeah. So let's see here. Ghost of Hawaii, Obaki says, we have Anena here. It's Hawaiian black magic.
Yeah, Hawaiian black magic.
They put death curses on others. And that also items belonging to the Hawaiian people that are buried with the dead can be cursed too.
Yep.
So, you said you did some research into the curse that was on your family. Do you think it stemmed from something like this?
Probably might have. It was either some kind of, because from what I know, in my family bloodline, from mom, grandma, so on for back, they were known as healers. You know, they like, I don't know if they call them witch doctors or medicine
Shaman,
people.
medicine men.
Shaman, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my family line, so far as I know, healers. And I don't know what might have happened within the ancestral line, but for all I know, we were pretty much a curse from generation to generation and just kept on going, you know. So maybe it might have stemmed from something to that effect. Or maybe one of my ancestors did something stupid to that person, and that person just, cursed them and went from there.
Yeah. Kind of like...
Definitely.
There's a lot of that kind of stuff around southern United States, like Louisiana and that kind of stuff with the, the black magic and that kind of stuff. I know
Southern California might have some of...
Yeah, Southern California. Yeah.
Black, yeah.
Yeah, some of the darker stuff, darker practices.
That's scary stuff, man.
It's just it's interesting. It's just different beliefs. Like what I was saying earlier. You said that your belief has changed. As long as you believe in something, then it's just different beliefs, different practices. But
that is true.
So, do you want to share any more details from anything from your childhood that happened within your family? We kind of alluded to it, but we didn't really go deep.
Yeah, I kind of changed the subject because I didn't think you wanted to talk about it, but she brought it up again.
I'm just asking if you wanted to share any specific story.
Just some of the paranormal stuff, if you want to.
If you want to, but you don't have to.
You mean paranormal, you mean like when we were dealing with the demonic?
Yeah, you were saying like
stuff,
people were getting scratched and things. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Like getting scratched, ghostly possession or demonic possession, really, from stemmed from my sister. For some reason, these things took a liking to my sister, and they were always fighting us using her. You know what I mean? They would do the possessing her and fighting us at the same time. And certain people in the family said, you guys can't hit because that's my sister, so you can't really do anything. Because whatever is inside of her is not going to feel anything,
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of demonic possession with my sister that stemmed from my sister that went to my mom, and then to other people in the family, pretty much, And of course, these things would come to the family and kind of like torture, keep them up all night. They can't sleep. They look like zombies the next day, pretty much. So we've had a lot of demon possession in our family and a lot of demonic torture.
So I would make the assumption that caused a lot of tension within the family too.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And then with the whole thing going on with me and my dad, just kind of made it worse too. So
yeah,
definitely a lot of high tension in the family.
Now, has that? Do you feel that has been like relieved, or does it still exist, or just found a way to deal with it, or?
Well, for me, I'm relieved.
Okay.
For me, I'm relieved of it. But from what I know from reports that my family tells me, my parents and all, they're still going through it a lot. And then I have one brother who is living now. He's going through it and going through, that whole demonic thing. But for me, I'm pretty much relieved. Haven't been bothered since.
Okay.
Yeah, family's still going through it.
All right. So your book deals with vampires. How does that tie in to this experiences from your childhood, or is this how you turned it into more of literature?
Basically just a son-father relationship between the father and son vampire in the story. Constantly fighting, constantly butting heads, and constantly one is trying to always protect. Like for me, I was always trying to protect my mom from my dad, and then that's when pretty much the fist fights would start, and everything would get thrown out of course.
Okay. Well, I can't wait to read it.
but it is in a fantasy world with real life actions in there.
Well, that's pretty cool that you found a way to kind of like have an outlet for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Outlet, yeah.
Yeah. Now, so let me ask you that question. Like, how did you decide like to take that situation and put it into a book format? Like was somebody like?
I don't know. I was always a very imaginative person. I always, from 6 years old, I started writing short stories, writing stories that didn't make sense. So from 6 years old, I already knew I wanted to write and, try and write a book about something.
Mm-hmm.
As I grew older, I knew that, life was getting more real, especially with the tension between me and my dad. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just write about that, but put it in a fantasy world with humans, vampires, werewolves, and, things that I love from the paranormal realm.
That's kind of cool. That's
Yeah.
really cool. I'm, to be honest with you, I'm not that great into English, basically. We call it English, language arts, whatever. Like, I wasn't a real avid reader.
I'm not great at it.
Writer or whatever, but like our first one that we wrote, the Christmas one that we wrote, I wrote in 3 days. I was sick on the couch, and I've always been, like you said, like I've always had this inside me where I wanted to write something. I wanted to tell either a story or something. And at work, I'm always constantly writing procedures, technical manuals, and it's like so dry. It's like number 1, do this, number 2, that kind of thing. So
yeah,
when we got in,
I've been to some of those classes.
yeah. So when I got into writing this stuff about the history and about the paranormal stuff and about the, even our Christmas book, which has nothing to do with paranormal, it's more of a fantasy type world that we created. That's, I just got into it, and I just I could sit and once I get on a roll writing, I could just sit and just spew out so much stuff, but I have to have somebody edit it because I go back and read it, and I'm like, that's not what I was trying to say. What's that word? Why do I have that here?
It does sound different when you go back and read it.
Yeah. So,
it
it's
happens
just something
to me too.
It's something that's there that I want to do. It's just, and I feel so much better. Like, I get that out of me, like when I sit down and write it. And then it's like the first volume of Our Haunted Travels took 3 years? 3 years. The first book that I wrote in 3 days, and boom, it was out on Amazon. The other one I wrote, and it was done, but it took 3 years because we couldn't really get somebody to edit for us. You know, I tried, like, everything that we would get somebody to edit, and something would fall through, and something would fall through, and something would fall through. And then finally we were doing a conference or something when we needed to have the book done, and we just sat down and went through and finished up the final edit on it. But yeah, but when I go and write that stuff, I just get on a roll. Like, I wrote it in a month, maybe, right? The book.
Yeah.
Just putting it together.
Dang, you're better than me.
Yeah.
I take a year about to write mine.
Yeah.
But see, he only does it when he's sick, so, you know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it took you about a year to write your book, you said?
Yeah, to write this one took me about a year.
Okay.
And a half year more to do the editing and the process and everything of trying to find the publishers and all of that. So, yeah.
So do you have plans to write more?
Oh, this is just book number 1. I'm on book number 5.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you have them all written already?
Yeah, I'm working on book number 5 right now.
Oh, very cool.
Wow, that's awesome. So can listeners and viewers get all of them through you on your Twitter if they tweet you? Or are the other ones not available yet?
Yeah, the other one's not available yet. Just one of them is. But I'll get to work on those and sending them into Great Space and getting them published.
Okay.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool. So
it's basically Vampire Nights, if you like, you know, Vampire Nights and Werewolf Slaves. You guys know how it is, right? Vampire and werewolves, they're always at each other.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's basically what it is too.
Okay.
It's all in the fantasy paranormal.
So, Ghosts of Hawaii, Obaki says that they actually know of a process to break those generational curses. So,
Oh, interesting.
maybe you guys can get together offline and
Yeah.
chat a little bit.
Chat a bit.
Yeah. He might,
Oh, that is awesome. Okay.
Yeah, he might have some information for you.
Yeah, that would be nice to chat about that one.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be nice to chat about that.
All right, let's see where we're at on time. 1:35. Got about 20 more minutes.
So they seem to be talking about something in the chat that they had seen. They were all watching the same video at some point.
They were watching a video?
Well, not like right now.
Right
Maybe
now?
somebody posted one yesterday or something. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But that's like extra stuff that's happening. I'm not sure. I didn't see it, obviously. I've been sleeping for 2 days now.
Yeah. Well, let's see who is all in the chat right now.
And I blame Sean again for that one. He woke you up.
All right, guys, if you're still in chat, say hello real quick so we can see who's in here. We see 15 watching, but when I look at participants, I don't see 15 people. So just say hello real quick in chat. We'll go through and do another shout out to everybody.
All right. So I hadn't seen Gina Bear too. So hello to you. And Hell Kitten says that they don't get scared easily by watching stuff. They just in person, that might not be the same thing. As long as they're not there when it happens in person, they're okay with it.
All right.
OG.
Good. Triple G. We still have Ghosts Hawaii, hosted by, how do you say that? Obaki?
Obaki.
Obaki Hunter?
Obaki.
Hi, Skippy0411's
Obaki.
here. Hell Kitten's here.
Triple G's cooking.
You guys know that's Japanese though, right? Obaki?
I think they said that at the beginning. That was
okay.
for ghost, right? Japanese for ghost.
Yeah.
They want to know if you have any personal white lady stories.
Yeah, no, I don't have any personal white lady stories.
You haven't met the white
I've
lady.
never seen them.
So let me ask you guys. You guys are saying white lady. Do you mean lady in white? Because there's a white lady right here, and I could tell you some stories. But
I have a white lady in the living room.
there you go.
Nice.
I think they mean lady in white.
I think they mean lady in white too. Because we're not all
Yeah, no,
scary.
I've never seen the lady in white. I've only heard stories of where she's located, and from those who might have seen them. But I've never seen them personally.
Okay, we got that. We got that address.
Oh, good. Good.
Good?
Yes, good.
Alrighty.
Red eyes. Holy
Ooh,
smokes.
Lady in a
that
white
a lady?
gown, white hair, and red eyes.
That would make me go, I definitely saw
That
that.
would make me go, ah, bye. Not sticking around that.
Yeah.
So seems like she would be an albino because they usually have pink or red eyes and very pale skin, very pale white hair. So she could be
Does
younger.
Marianne's eyes go red when she gets mad at you, Sean?
Every time I take a picture.
Yeah. I want to take a picture. Yeah, and I don't want to take a picture of her when she's mad. I screwed up.
Okay, so it's not that her eyes are red. It's more that it looks like she's been
Oh, it looks like
crying
she was
for many
crying.
hours. Okay, so her eyes aren't red. It's like red
I
swelling.
envisioned like full red eyes, like light up red eyes, and I'm like, oh man, that's not a woman, is it?
Well, see, that gets to what I was saying, too. Like, a lot of the reports of the lady in white that we've researched and talked about relate to something, like a bride who didn't make it to the altar or something like that, which would explain why their eyes are red and why they're crying and that kind of thing.
Right.
I just off the top of my head, I know like three of them.
Unfinished business, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there was one reported in Gettysburg even of a lady who was she's looking for her fiance or something around the cemeteries.
Son.
Was it son?
Oh,
No.
wow.
No, I think it's a bride who was looking for a fiance. There's one out at
there's
Farnham
one the other
Manor too. The same thing at Farnham Manor. They see a lady in white
Yes.
up on top of the thing.
And the Hotel Conneaut.
Hotel Conneaut has a lady in white. There was
Yeah.
a fire that took place there that the night of their wedding or something. That's all. There's several different ones. And I thought
heard
about
about
that. Yeah, I thought about putting out videos, but I don't want to be like creepy pasta stuff. I mean, these are like reports to locations, so they're
We'll
kind
do
of
them when we
mixed
get there.
in there with
Right.
the ghost stories and folklore, like they're hidden in there. But it'd be kind of cool, like the cross section them, where there's like a lot of the same type reports. It's kind of interesting stuff. It is to me, but I think that these guys that come and watch our videos, I think it's interesting. So
It's interesting, but for me, I need to be at a distance. I don't want to be close.
I can.
you don't want to
understand
go
that.
out to these places and see what you could find for yourselves?
I'll go. I'll be between you and Marianne, and I'm like, you guys don't move from here. You guys just stay right there, and then I'll walk with you.
We'll protect you.
So on the islands out there, I mean, we got the big island covered, and I don't know where Ghost Hawaii is from.
I want to say they're probably from Oahu
Okay.
because they've been
Oahu,
asking a lot of
yeah.
questions
Okay.
about Oahu.
Have there been any reports about any type of cryptids or cryptozoology? Like strange creatures. Bigfoot. Is Bigfoot going to Hawaii?
I think
Yeah,
it might
right
be
here. See?
I think it might be
Bigfoot. Yeah,
too
look at that.
too warm for Bigfoot down
They
there.
were asking about the
The
choke neck ghost.
Yes.
I've heard about that one. Yeah, on Oahu.
Choke net ghost.
I've heard about it in I think it was the fire department. They had that problem with the choke neck ghost.
And what was the choke neck ghost doing?
Just basically, I guess, kind of like pressing down on them, suffocating them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just like kind of like holding the neck and chest and just
Was this while people were sleeping?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think while the firemen were sleeping, they would go on and press on them and choke them out.
And
Yeah,
this was
close to
happening at
Hawaii's
the
on Oahu.
firehouse?
Huh?
Was this happening at like a firehouse, a fire station?
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was a fire department. One of the fire departments on Oahu. It was happening.
Wow.
I think maybe Obaki can correct me on that one. But I know the prison. One of the prison houses on Oahu is also pretty haunted.
Well,
Due to the reports from the prison guards there.
most prisons are. There's something going on there because that's a lot of tragic energy and that kind of stuff. I think we've been to 7 haunted prisons here. 6 or 7.
6 or 7, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in prisons.
So Abaki says that it
The
was
Wandering Zone.
attacking people at firehouses and homes in Hawaii.
Wow.
Dang, homes too. Oh my God.
Most
Yeah,
people
tea leaf.
plant tea leaves to ward them off. Tea leaf trees.
Well, I'm good. I got lots of tea leaf trees by me.
See, there you go, Polly.
But that's true though. They use the tea leaf to ward them off.
So on your channel not too long ago, you were doing some vlogs and stuff about trying to find a bigger house, going house hunting. How's that going? You guys still into that? Still looking for a bigger one? Or?
Oh yeah, still going.
Still going?
Still going. I'm not giving up till I get my big house, man. Gonna invite you guys down. Invite Pusa Studios down.
Everybody else in the chat.
Everybody else in the chat. Invite everybody
How
else in
fun
the
would
chat
that
down.
be?
That
All
would
of us
be
be
a
in Hawaii
super,
for
super
like a
fun
week.
time.
That would be a blast.
Invite Obaki Hunter from Oahu down.
Yeah.
Have some spam on the fire.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, now you're talking.
We can put it on a spit and rotate it there and, get it all nice and cooked up. Like, have one of those little fire pits, I guess, that they have it.
Well, this is Hawaii. They put a pig in the ground down there.
They're making. I'm going to go eat my spam now. Bye.
As far as cryptos goes, we have encountered the Kanaka Nui.
Nui?
I should make a shirt like that. It's spam.
Nui?
There you go. Both are giant beings. So how do you pronounce that? Kawaka or Kanaka?
I don't know. I'm making it up.
Kanaka Nunu.
Kanaka Nui?
Aikanaka?
And Aikanaka. Okay. Is it Nunui?
Both are giant beings. Are they hairy beings like Bigfoot?
Kanaka. Nui nui.
Nui
Or
Nui.
Nunui.
Nui. Okay.
Nui.
Yay!
This is kind of cool, Paulie. I mean, last night we connected together, but it's the first time we got to speak back and forth live.
I know. I like that. I like that better than just trying to type fast and say what I got. Because sometimes I miss people in the chat, and it's like, oh my God. I end up saying, I'm sorry, guys, that I missed you. I was typing.
I could sit here for hours and hang out with you. We just have fun, just talking back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Yeah, it's good. I like it. Are you guys having anybody on tomorrow, or?
No, we really only go live once a week on Saturdays, live at 5. So
Anybody on next week?
No, not at this time.
Not yet. Because we kind of October 1st is coming up, so we're kicking off that Hawaiian
Hawaiian Halloween, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm just.
We're kicking off the Halloween thing. We're kicking off the B-roll thing. So we kind of really don't know what we're going to do.
John's in Hawaii already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Polly.
I think you need to turn around.
No, it's fine. Scared the crap out of me. I was like, what the hell? I feel my chair shaking. Why is my chair shaking? Yes?
So we're just kind of like playing it by ear. We're going to see what comes out, see what happens.
One day you guys are looking back. I was like, why are you guys looking back? I didn't even see her in the screen.
Well, I was watching that book go from one shelf to the other. That's all.
Oh, wow, what was she doing? She's
No.
going to hit me with the book?
No, that's a bad
he's
joke.
kidding.
It's a
He's
bad
kidding.
joke.
Oh. No, I wouldn't put it past the wife. She probably would, too. So I had to ask, was she going to crack me with the book?
So we have some characters that's going to be coming out on our videos this month. So, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do next week, live at 5. Don't know yet.
Don't know yet. We haven't played a game in a while.
No, maybe we should play a game or something next week. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
You guys should interview bottle caps.
Interview bottle caps.
That would be scary.
I thought, was he in here tonight?
He wasn't in here. He wasn't in here tonight.
Sometimes
The camera would be catching him to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His face would probably be blocked out and catch him on his ear.
Yeah. It'd be scary though. He's he would find something to want me to make.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to
caught
find
him in my last
then I'd have
vlog.
to find a
last
haunted
vlog.
location to go with.
Wait a minute. What did you say? What did you say about your last vlog?
I caught bottle caps in the last vlog when I was shopping at Target. Not the real bottle cap. I was just making fun of him.
Oh, okay.
I caught him at Target.
I told him in chat a couple times if he ever made a video showing his face, it would go viral.
That's right.
I know. I've been telling him. Why don't you show us your face? He never responded to me. He just keeps saying he's gonna steal my chickens and take it back with him.
Yeah,
Apparently, he loves my chickens.
that's okay. We love bottle caps. We love everybody.
Yeah.
We love everybody. It's great times.
I so dislike bottle cap. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
So Hi Skippy wants to know if you graft your licky tree. They've tried to grow them from seeds, but they've all died. They haven't had any success. Do you have any
Oh wow.
tips or anything like that?
Yeah, that one I don't know. My grandpa guys and my uncle guys kind of came and did that back in the day. So I don't know how they did it or what they did to make it grow, but they've done that.
Mm.
Kind of useful on that one. I mean, useless on that one.
That's all right.
So how many animals do you have there on the Polynesian Vlogger farm?
Oh wow. I think I've got 6 dogs indoors, 4 dogs outside, 4
Wow.
cats outside,
Wow.
2 birds, and 1 goat, and a whole bunch of chickens.
Wow. I bet you buy a lot of food, right?
Oh man, they go through it like crazy.
Wow. I hear the roosters.
Yeah, every
I
now
hear
and
the
again.
roosters.
They run all over the house. They're outside the house running all over the place. And,
Have you ever been to Key West in Florida?
No,
On Key West,
I never have.
chickens and roosters are free ranging throughout the whole town.
Really?
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
Be- It's a Cuban thing. It's something with Cuba, and there's actually a law in Key West.
You can't harm the chickens.
You can't touch the chickens. You can't harm them.
Oh,
Can't
really?
feed them. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can't do anything to the chickens. And like we were walking down the road and heard the rooster and look up, and they're up in the trees and stuff. Yeah. So
Well, there goes the food.
yeah,
First thing came to mind is like, oh, food.
yeah. And then on Grand Turk, they have free ranging donkeys.
Really?
Yeah. And actually,
Oh,
that
that's
was
pretty
the
neat.
same trip we were on. That was the same year. That was the year we took the cruise. We
I like donkeys.
We
I
went
wish
down.
I had a donkey.
We went to Miami, and we rented a car, drove around Miami, then took a cruise. We went to Eastern Caribbean, stopped at Puerto Rico, and then went to Grand Turk was one of the stops. And we took like the city tour of Grand Turk, and we're driving along like in the taxi. I think it was a taxi or something out to the lighthouse, and we're looking. There's like these donkeys everywhere. I'm like, dude, what's the deal with the donkeys here? He goes, yeah, they're free ranging donkeys. If you take one home and feed it, you have to take care of it. If not, you just let them roam free. And then when we got to the lighthouse and got out, like, you can't feed them. As a tourist, you're not allowed to feed them because that's the law. Then you have to take it home and take care of it. They all come up to you.
That'd be so terrible for me.
Yeah, you get out of the...
I'll be coming back with donkeys.
Oh, yeah. They all come up to you, too, because they're hungry. They want food, you know? So...
Yeah, I'll be bringing them all back to Hawaii with me.
Yeah.
Guarantee.
Then that when we got back, we got another car and drove down to the Keys, and there's chickens and roosters everywhere. It's like, what's the deal with this? Yeah.
Up here in Ohio, we have like cats that kind of roam around, and squirrels, chipmunks. They have, donkeys.
What's that we have out in the backyard? The
possums and the groundhogs.
The groundhogs. We got a lot of groundhogs.
Oh, wow. Groundhogs.
Yeah.
So
it's just like Hawaii. Chickens, dogs, cats, they're all running around.
Hi, Skippy wants to know if you grow any of your animals to eat. So do you eat your chickens?
No.
You don't eat your chickens?
All pets. All pretty much pets.
How about the eggs? Do you eat the eggs?
The eggs, no. The hens are usually setting on those eggs to get babies. So we're like, they're fertilized.
Okay.
So no, we don't eat the eggs.
Okay.
We just let them go and reproduce. Alrighty.
I don't hear that. I was hearing that rooster in the background. I don't hear it.
He got tired.
He's
taking a nap.
Maybe somebody shot him. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, jeez. Does this happen a lot in your neighborhood?
We do hear gunshots every now and then, and sometimes I'm like, I wonder if they shot my rooster.
There went a rooster.
Makes you wonder, where'd my rooster go? Usually I go outside and count. Oh, no, they're still here. They're okay.
So Ghost of Hawaii says, tell them about Saddle Road.
Saddle Road? Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff up there, Saddle Road. That's the road that the locals use to go over the mountain, and we go to Kona, Ka'u, and like Waikoloa. And that's where the National Guard military camp is also location and stationed at. It's Saddle Road. But there's been a lot of creepy stuff going on up there. People have seen some stuff going on.
Really?
A lot of people have died up there on that road because the way the road used to be, it used to be the big, and people sometimes swerve and go and make the turn too quick, and they end up, in the gulch, dead or something. So there've been a lot of deaths and accidents up there on Saddle Road. So I know there's a lot of activity, and people have said they've seen some couple of people walking on the road. They turn back to reverse their car to go and see them. That person is gone, and it's like, well, not for me. Thank goodness I never seen anything up there. But yeah, wow. I've heard a lot of stuff up there. So
wow,
most of Hawaii is correct. Been some stuff up there.
So
most of Hawaii. Do you know any more about Saddle Road other than what I just elaborated?
So Haunted Trucking says foot-long rats and 4-inch roaches is famous in Hawaii. Probably because you guys get
no idea. We got mongoose.
Mongoose? Do they come after your chickens? Do you get like things?
Oh yeah, they've been in my yard as of recent trying to get my chickens, but they mostly come around for the eggs. They usually come around when the other chickens run around and they go and they eat the eggs. But they're not much of a bother. They're pretty cool.
So do you see the question there that just came out from Hi Skippy?
What was that?
Do you see the question that just came out from Hi Skippy?
Yeah, I was reading his question.
Good, I don't have to.
Amakua. It's like a Amakua. It's like family guardians for the Hawaiian family. Mine was with the
Refresh.
hawk, I believe, from what my grandma have told us. Ours was with the hawk and the fire. I don't know what the correlation between the two is, but it was a family of warriors and healers, basically. Which is, you know, like how I have on my Polynesian Vlogger page, the warrior with the helmet.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of like my family line.
That's
right
a good question. Hi, Skippy.
Warriors
Thank you very
and
much.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool to know that.
And
That might be
it was
down there
the
at
animal
downstairs.
Amakua was the Hawaiian hawk, from what I got from family members.
Very cool. All right. Hey, you know what? Would you mind?
That's a good one, Hi Skippy. I didn't think about that. What he just said right there.
What's that?
That's a pretty neat way of looking at it. I didn't think about that.
Fire givers,
Healing
healing
hands.
hands.
Very cool.
And that's my career. As a massage therapist, that's what I do.
You're a massage therapist. Oh man,
Yes,
I need to come over and
Licensed
get.
and certified.
I need to come over and get
Good way of
man.
looking at it. Hi Skippy. Thanks, man. I didn't think about it.
I need to get manhandled by Paulie.
Uh-oh.
We got a date, bud.
Sounds good. Come on down.
All right.
Paddle. Start paddling.
All right, so we're about at the 2-hour mark, and I think what we're going to do is wrap it up. Could you stick around for a couple minutes while we close out the
Will
show?
do.
All righty.
Sure, will do.
So before we let him go, if you wanted to, I can't send the thing right now, but I will post. We posted it a few times. His channel. Please visit his channel and say hello to him and subscribe if you find his vlogs exciting.
Yeah, his link's down in
He's
the description.
so fun. And
Yes, I do. Goes to Hawaii. I do
Tweet
Lomi
out.
Lomi, which is Hawaiian massage with hot stone.
there we go. I finally got internet back.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yes, I do.
And make sure if you are interested in his books that you tweet him as well and see if you can get a copy. I guess that's about it. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us and
Yes,
telling
no
us
worries.
all about these cool places and all these stories
Great
Thank you
time.
for
about
having me on.
Hawaii.
Great time, great fun.
No problem.
All right, so stick around for just a few minutes, and we're going to wrap it up, and we'll come back
Okay.
and talk with you. So hold on.
Aloha.
Okay. Aloha.
Aloha!
All right. Let's see. Okay, folks, I'm just going to go over our quick announcements real quick. The B-Roll Smackdown, Michael Fire Jr.'s B-Roll Smackdown, we're hosting it this year. There is a link down in the description if you want to take part in that. You can click on it, and it tells you how you can enter that. The theme for this year is Halloween.
Yes.
Halloween. The second thing I want to say is we're taking a break from our location videos this year. We have a bunch of stuff planned, though. We're going to be doing the B-Roll Smackdown videos. We have a huge thing that we're
Mystery.
working on, a mystery thing that you guys can follow along and take part in. If you are a creator and would like to take part in that, please get a hold of us quickly. The deadline is October 3rd. We're going to do a huge collab. Right now we already have 18 other channels that's going to be a part of that, and it's going to be fun. We're going to be promoting it big time out there, and then we're going live Halloween night at 8 p.m. to do the big reveal. And also, Happy Trails Hiking, the link is down in the description. Kay and Matt's going to start another 30-day health challenge on their channel. They're doing a live stream Monday at 11 a.m. and you could be a part of that too. The link is down in the description.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Absolutely.
So we're going to be back live for sure. We might do it again before next Saturday. Don't know. We're playing it by ear. We're going to have fun.
October
this
is going to be different. Yeah.
Yeah. A little different on our channel. Then we'll get back into the regular schedule
Back in
programming in November. But
Great.
we're definitely going to be back live next Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern, right here on Panic D Videos for Let's Talk Paranormal.
That's
Don't
right.
know what we're going to do yet. Might play a game.
We'll see.
Talking about something about Halloween. Don't know yet. We'll see. We want to thank everybody for joining us in the live stream. We want to thank our guest, Polynesian Vlogger. Had a great time tonight.
Yes, thank you for joining us. And we were very excited to have you all with us tonight.
Do you have anything else you would like to add before we say goodbye?
Just a reminder that we did send out all of our packages from our big giveaway today. We just have 2 that are going out in email with codes later on today. But other than that, everybody's is in the mail.
All right. Okay. I'm ready.
You good?
I'm good.
All right.
So, folks, until next time.
Thanks for watching.
And happy hunting.
If you'd like to see more videos from Panic D Videos in the future, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that bell for notifications. Also, help support the channel by sharing this video with your friends and family and anyone else who might be interested in the paranormal. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting.